All right, so what's up, guys? So we're out here on another run, out here doing this crazy nonsense for all of you to sit back, watch, enjoy, and consume. And you know, one big thing within my life, right, is the idea of motivation, right? Staying motivated, staying on course. And you know, oftentimes, like many of you, I would find myself in moments where I wasn't so motivated, but it seemed very hard to stick to the objectives that I set out for myself in my life. And you know, it's okay, right? Because there's still an opportunity to get back to being motivated, right? And once you're motivated, you want to stay there. So, you know, for you, don't worry, because we are gonna give you 3 tips to stay motivated, right? Stay on track, stay on course, because once you do that, you are gonna be on your way to success, right? Achieving everything that you set out to do, right? Your biggest and most lofty ambitions can now be achieved. So, no, without further ado, we will give you tip 1 as far as staying motivated, and that is to have a plan, right? Have a clear objective, right? A mission, something, you know, that keeps you inspired, right? Makes you want, you know, to achieve more, because that is what it boils down to, is right? Because you have these things, you have these goals, things that you don't have right now, right? Things that push you into, you know, becoming more of yourself, right? It gives you a want for more. You almost feel this void, this emptiness within you, and that's okay, right? If it's coming from a positive place, right? Not from a depressive, I don't have enough, so therefore I suck, therefore I should give up mentality, right? Don't do that. Recognize that you don't have enough and use that, you know, as a source for you to simply do more and try to achieve more. Because from that, you are going to be motivated, right? You're going to be driven to succeed, right? You're going to be a robot, right? In terms of success, right? You won't have these deep-seated negative emotions, right? And it's not bad to be emotional about what you're doing, as long as it is the positive emotions, right? Passion, intensity, fire, right? If you've ever heard the term fire in your eyes, right? You gotta have that, right? People can see that. They can see, yeah, what's up? Hello, 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 hello. Woo! You know, and from that, you will keep going. You stay on course. You will keep going. Just keep moving, keep on it, and you know, you will be in the end motivated. Because when you're not, when you're unmotivated, you simply don't care, right? You don't have passion, right? You aren't crazy about something, right? And having that thing figured out is gonna put you on the right path. And it's gonna help you get there, because you simply have, you know, something to be crazy about, something to drive you, something to keep you up at night. And you know, having it specifically written down, right? And almost, you know, if you want to, write it down with a permanent marker so you can erase it, right? You can't take it down. What it's gonna do is gonna make you realize the permanence of your decision, right? It's gonna make you want to stay there on course for life. It's gonna keep you committed, and you know, that's what's gonna allow you to be motivated, because that motivation is gonna keep you on course. And what it's gonna do is make it easier for that commitment to be, given, right? To be undertook. Because that's what it boils down to, right? If you're unmotivated, you're not committed. Almost like you're married to what you're doing. And if you're married, you're with so-and-so for life. So if you marry the game of basketball, it's gonna be a part of you for life. You're gonna want to always see that thing, right? You're always gonna want to see the basketball and dribble it and take care of it and score it and make it into the best basketball that anyone's ever seen, right? You're proud to be seen with it and doing it. So that you will stay motivated, right, from having that clear objective, right? And for you want to figure out more, right? What's another way that I can stay motivated, right? Help me out here. So don't worry, because you gotta have a almost like a support system, right, of individuals. And it can only be one person, right? That's fine. But you have your main best friend, your main buddy, your ride or die, or so forth. Hey, and that's fine. But if you have multiple people, multiple sports, all those different personalities and I say backgrounds and paradigms, when they'll come into play when you have these different situations that you're dealing with. There's simply more minds at work, right? There's more mental capacity as in play, right? More RAM to be used, right? It's just like getting, you have 4 gigs. Hey, what's up, man? Hello. You have 4 gigs of RAM that comes with the computer, and had you had another computer and another one, or a room full of computers, you are gonna get that same capacity as something crazy, right? Because you have those crazy goals. And I'll say this, like back then, forget how many years ago it was, but to send someone in space for NASA required a full room full of computers. And now, we have 10 times that ability, in our pockets. But back then, NASA couldn't think like how we do now. They had to have those multiple computers at play, right, to keep that astronaut in space, to keep them on their journey. Right now, if they did that, it'd be even crazier, because they have a lot more potential now, and to use all those different computing powers and abilities at play. So for that, understand that, right? Use those multiple, hey, what's up, man? Use those multiple, say, minds, right? Perspectives and insights. So you will stay motivated, right? On course, on par to your success. And without further ado, we will go into tip numero 3, and to stay motivated. Right, and that is to have mental fortitude, right? The weight and the strength doesn't stop only in the gym and physical gains, but you want to be strong mentally, right? You want to have that mind straight, and that inevitably comes from going through stuff, right? Going through trials and tribulations, right? And ups and downs, right? Winning everything and losing it, right? That's gonna make you stronger. It's gonna make you hard, right? If you ever heard that term, hard, right? I'm from the streets, I'm hard. That comes from simply just going through so much, right? Because a lot happens on the streets, right? And simply being exposed to it, going through it, figuring out how to adjust and make a living out there, that's gonna get you, keep you on par on task for when that craziness happens, right? You almost are gonna be numb to the bad, right? To the unfortunate occurrences that will happen, and they will happen to you, right? I don't care if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, store manager, engineer, huge guy at the gym, you name it. There's gonna be downs, too. At work, there's gonna be down days, times where you feel sick, times where you feel like crap and you don't want to put in the work. But guess what? You have to. And what's going to keep you going is that mental strength, right? That capacity, right? Those huge biceps within your brain that are ready to absorb that negative energy and impulses and influences from people that aren't that great for you, right? Those bad friends that you have that are trying to pull you down. It's going to keep you up and moving towards the objective. So we hope you enjoyed these tips, right, for staying motivated, and you continue to chart the course, right? Stay on par for your success. And for that, we say thank you and goodbye.